I started it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, now I can
Period.
just surprise you with how I started.
Oh, you're gonna catch me on a hot mic moment. That's fucked up.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Dalila.
And welcome to Lip Gloss. Mwah.
Mwah. We've had such a weird 2 weeks, including today.
Including the past 2 hours. I'm trying to speak so gently. You know, I love to talk with so much passion. And I feel like I have to be so gentle when I talk. Guys,
She sounds like me.
if you can't notice.
What's wrong? You sound like mommy, baby.
If you've only ever watched this podcast visually,
Yeah.
we're off camera.
Yeah, there's no camera today. Unfortunately, Mercury retrograde murked us.
I think our camera heard us talking shit about it.
Yeah.
It heard us talking shit about it, and
Yep.
it said, well, if you don't want me,
you will not have me starting today. Our camera went on strike.
and that's on knowing your self-worth. Well, now we're no camera, and it literally just feels like I'm talking to Dalila
Literally.
on my couch, and
this is the most authentic recording we're ever doing.
This feels so intimate.
And that sucks for them because, you know, guys, like, despite what Sarah's gonna say, she got a haircut.
Oh my god.
You guys can't even see it.
You guys can't even see how beautiful I look. Guys, I cut my own bangs, and
She did.
Dalila didn't notice. Don't act like you noticed.
God forbid. Okay, but like, you deadass were like, oh, and I like got bangs, and there was one strand of bang.
Let me tell you something. It's a wispy bang, okay?
Yeah, there's 3 wispy bangs.
There's 3 wispy bangs. I have bangs now, guys. And Dalila didn't notice, and then she said it's giving art teacher.
That was complimentary.
Everyone put in your discourse, and if you think that's a compliment, think of your art teacher.
I had like 3 hot art teachers in elementary school. They were like older, but like I thought they were hot.
They were.
God forbid.
Okay, everyone let me know. I think art teacher. I think like Miss Frizzle. I know she wasn't an art teacher.
Frizzle.
See, you were thinking Miss Frizzle too.
And that's complimentary. I liked her too. She's like, I think Miss Frizzle, and I'm like, batty o'clock. Yes, of course.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
What? It's not like I'm calling you like, I don't know, the grand aunt from Weapons. You didn't see that movie though.
No.
If you saw it, you'd understand.
You know I don't have the attention span.
Oh, it's not that long. I don't remember it being that long. I saw it with Jordan.
Is it longer than 5 minutes? 2 times speed?
Yo, shut the You're so annoying for that, actually. Get out of
sounds
here.
long.
That's why we can't talk the Oscars on this podcast, because you wouldn't even watch any of them. Did you even see Sinners?
You know what?
No.
It was on a plane, and I had the choice between watching Sinners and watching the live-action Lilo and Stitch, and I did pick that one.
And was it good?
It was okay. It was cute.
Made no noise. And mind you, Sinners is on HBO Max, and you've had months to watch it, and you haven't.
That's true.
It's whatever. It's fine. That's not even our topics for today.
But I can't wait to see that ballerina open. I saw that tea. That is so good. If I was, can I just say, if I was Timmy, I wouldn't even show up at that point. I'd say, fuck you.
Okay, because people think he's still gonna win. I don't. No. I think he murked his chances.
I'm sorry. They would not put that ballerina
literally
as the opener.
Misty Copeland. She's like one of the greatest ballerinas ever to dance.
Oh my god. Or what if he is winning?
And she's black.
What if he is winning and that's why they put them there, so the ballet community wouldn't be like,
well, people think Michael B. Jordan might win. Because
is he
you don't know who Michael B. Jordan is?
What is he in? In
Sinners.
Okay, that's what I was gonna guess.
Sarah, he played the twins.
You have to be careful with your mic.
Sarah didn't know that Michael B. Jordan was in. That's ASMR as fuck. Sarah did not know that Michael B. Jordan was in Sinners. That's crazy. That was like one of the biggest movies of last year. Sarah, what the fuck?
Am I being a sinner?
Get out of here. Let's move on. That was annoying.
Okay, well, yeah, that was my grand news that you guys can't even see is that I got bangs. Dalila didn't notice.
And we'll be posting photographic evidence of that.
But
at some point.
I keep telling people that I've been cutting my own bangs, and they're like, "Are you okay?" Like, I don't think that's fair. That's what everyone. You know what's crazy is I had this conversation with my therapist, and I said the exact same thing to her, and she said the exact same
And
thing
she
back
said,
to
"Are you
me.
okay?"
She said, "Well, are you?"
Bad, 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 bad,
Hmm.
bad.
That's crazy. Well, I said, "Girl, that's your job to tell me."
True. Literally what
That's
she
what
gets
I'm here
paid
for.
for. Literally what she gets paid for.
I think it's crazy, like, why can't a girl not just cut her hair and then she's having a mental breakdown? Like, what does, like, the bangs signify in terms of a mental breakdown other than, like, anything else you would do with your hair?
Well, you're willing to get rid of something, you know? And like for the patriarchy, that's a massive threat.
Mm.
Hmm.
What
Like
am I
they're like,
getting rid
oh,
of?
she's getting rid of hair. Like I'm next. You know?
Shit. And they're
Yeah,
right.
that's probably like an evolutionary like trait that they're scared of.
Mm.
Scared of women in power,
They
women
should
in
be.
control, women with self control.
They should be.
Yeah, they should be.
Wow, that makes me feel
True.
bad. I'm not having a mental breakdown.
I don't think
I'm
so.
actually
I would cut
practicing
bangs, but
resistance.
yeah, yeah.
Hell
That
yeah.
was feminism right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's this podcast about? Feminism.
Exactly. In all different ways. And you know, speaking of feminism,
Mhm.
as I love our little transitions, I gotta talk sports.
Wait, yeah, so what is happening with our girls,
Yeah.
the WNBA?
Well, they're in the middle of their collective bargaining agreement negotiations, and they just had a meeting last night in an undisclosed location
Mm,
that started at 5,
okay.
which hints that the league was not negotiating in good faith because who starts a meeting at 5 p.m.? Crazy.
Mhm.
And then the meeting went until 5 a.m.
Uh,
Yeah.
and anything
No, not. And yesterday was like the last day for the CBA, so this could mean that the girls are gonna strike, considering there's nothing that struck up today. And like we're supposed to have a lot happen,
the season, when is the season supposed to start? Shouldn't it have
like
already started?
May.
Oh, May, okay.
Well, the draft should. They're like everyone. A lot of players right now, like pretty much, if you're a player under the age of like 33, but over the age of like 27, 28, you're a free agent right now. So like that
Okay.
means that like usually your team tries to re-sign you for a prolonged contract.
Mhm.
But right now, so many people are up for their contracts. So like no one is really signed to a team right now. So a lot of people are gonna number one get moved around. But number two, a lot of people are gonna request, hey, like, I'm like a star player here.
True.
I'm
And
trying
they
to get
should.
paid more. And they can't even do that because the league is like going, but the players all belong to a union. And the union, the league aren't in agreement right now.
And
So
what's the league's plan when opening day is there and all their players are on strike? Like, what's the plan then?
well, I guess we'll see who crosses the picket line. I don't think a lot of people would, but I mean, if some do, I feel like that's gonna speak way more than the ones that don't. You know?
You cannot. You're that is so crazy. Like nobody's
Hmm.
gonna you have to think about your own self-interest long term and that like you're
Exactly.
some the fan base that you have is like not gonna appreciate you being that kind of person.
Hmm.
They're just gonna put you in with Nicki Minaj and the men's hockey team. Like you're gonna be in that group of people.
I'm in great company. I'm with Jack Huth. Not to say like that because he's missing a tooth still after like 4 weeks. And I'm with Nicki Minaj. There's so many things you could say about her, but I won't because this is a feminist podcast, as we
Yeah.
just said.
Yes.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy. And it's like, one could say, like, well, who cares who's on their union? It's like their whole union's filled with like the best players. Like
And
Brianna
that's
Stewart, Louisa
good.
Collier, NECA. I don't know how to say her last name, and I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. She's the president. Like a lot of good people. Kelsey Plum. It's crazy. So the fact they couldn't get something agreed upon yesterday, and they were there for like 12ish hours, or I mean, I think some people had left at 3 a.m., which is still late as hell.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's how a lot of these things go though. Like
yeah,
remember when we were in law school and there were strikes
yeah,
happening?
and they were arguing for like hours, but I don't
Yeah.
think they even stayed that long though, because they're a public
Yeah, I
institution.
guess there's only so much, but
Yeah, but Godspeed.
with
If
the
there's no league
WM
this summer, that's okay, I guess.
oh,
It's not okay, but like
it's not, it's not.
it's whatever.
I feel like maybe unrivaled summer.
I hope so.
That'd
I'd
be,
love that.
why not?
But I would do it again. I would see it again. And then again after that. And then again after that.
There we go.
A WNBA who?
There we go.
There we go.
That's so sad though. Come on.
Yeah, pay the
Pay the
players.
players.
Hashtag pay the players. We have a sign behind us too that we could have showed today, but unfortunately the camera was not working.
Oh,
But
yes.
again, Mercury
Mercury
retrograde.
retrograde.
You said that's so insane. And that wasn't even on purpose.
No, but we just both know. And we gotta
We've been
accept
through.
it.
Yeah.
You've really you say that you really get murked by Mercury retrograde.
I do, bro. I'm a Virgo rising. I'm ruled by Mercury.
Mm.
And also I'm curious what the Gemini risings are going through, but not really.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well, I was
I
gonna
do.
chime in, but I'm a
You're not a
Gemini.
Gemini rising.
Oh, I'm a Gemini moon.
Yeah, girl, I know what your sign is. Not you about to lie on camera, on microphone.
Guys, sometimes like
No, my ex roommate's a Gemini rising. That one.
Yep, I see that. I see that.
Yeah.
And you know,
Mm.
she was complex, just
She
like
was
a Gemini.
complex. And a liar.
Just like a
And a liar.
Gemini. Virgo rising, so you feel as though you're being harassed astrologically.
Astrologically and in person.
Oh, you're so right.
So we talked about our tech issues. I guess we can go more into it. So we post these shorts, right? And Sarah, arguably, like, I guess we're gonna do a little behind the curtain. Sarah does all the heavy lifting work. She edits the pod. She puts a sound together with the videos. She makes the shorts, etc., etc. And I do the little posting, cute, funny stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me do my little job, blah blah blah. Go to post it. Video won't even load on my phone, like little shorts. I'm like, okay, let me try it on TikTok. Won't load there either. I turn my phone on and off. Won't do that. I delete hell of my stuff. Still won't load. So I'm like, okay, so it's not posting. And then we're like, okay, like I think that was like Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Sarah had to do work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every now and then,
yeah,
the job that pays me does ask me to do work.
And not just work, but work during our recording hours, which are crazy. Like, how dare they take up our time between blank and blank on a certain day of the week?
Yes.
So,
But it was so, you know what? I just feel like my whole week was like so insane. I was also like, I was ill. Oh my God. I just forgot I was ill, but I
oh my God,
was
you were
ill.
sick. Yeah. Damn,
And
we
you
forgot
know,
you.
there's like two people in the world. There's the people that are like, mind over body, I can persevere. And then there's me. I am ill. There's no telling when I'll recover. I can't leave
Yeah,
my
that
bed.
Sarah was sick last year, and I didn't see her for like 3 months.
One thing about me, if I'm sick, you're not seeing me. Like
Literally.
I can't.
And she's serious about that.
And I do it for everyone because I know I'm a miserable person.
Honestly, good for you. Good for
Like
you.
I know I'm no fun. I'm just going to be like, "Woe is me. I'm ill." And I can do that when I'm in bed cuz that's where you could do that. But
Do you like watch TV when you're sick?
yeah, I watch TV.
What do you watch? Because I know you're not watching movies, so.
Well, okay, got me.
Mhm.
I have been watching oh my, I've been watching Girls.
Oh, good
You know
show.
what?
Good show.
So, if
Bro, that
you
show's like low key real. We should like watch that and talk about it on the pod. So you're watching Girls, and how did you feel about it?
so I feel like I watched the first time I was a baby. I didn't like
Mm.
relate. I'm watching it now and I'm literally in tears over like these girls and
Yeah.
their experience and like just the things that they're going
Uh,
through because it just all feels just like way more real and heavy. So yeah, if you're looking for a fun light show.
Fun light show, bro. I'm literally thinking about that scene that was going viral earlier this year with when Hannah found out that Jessa and Adam were hooking up, and
Yes,
she sees them
I just
across the
watched that
way.
part. I
Oh,
just watched it. Oh my
Lena Dunham's
god.
pen is insane.
It really is. She has a way to
That's like
make
my biggest fear. Well, it's not my biggest, but it's like top 5.
what?
Like me being in love with someone and then that person like being in love with someone else I also love, but them hiding it from me on purpose.
Oh, but
I
you know, I
hate
feel
being.
like
I'm a control
Hannah,
freak
but
though.
Hannah's the one that was like, I can't be with Adam anymore, and she was right to do that.
Okay, but did Jessa have to get with him? She could have anyone in this world, and she chose him.
That's true. No, listen, I don't disagree. I don't even think Jessa disagrees. So,
Yeah, well,
and that's
after the
why,
ending,
and that's why that show is also
So
much more
good.
real
And so
now
real.
as an
They were our
adult.
age at that season, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. So now, like, watching them, especially like the first seasons where they're like 23 or something,
Oh
it's
my
like, oh
god,
my
yeah,
God.
it's crazy.
I remember at 20, like watching that as like a teen and 23, I'm like, oh my God, this is like what an adult is. And
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh my God, that's a baby in the world.
Literally. I should rewatch that. I want to rewatch Insecure, but I'm like, I want to watch that, and I'm like, yeah. I think actually Issa's supposed to be 28 in the first season, which is
Yeah.
crazy because I'm like, damn, that man was a bum. Like,
Yeah. I love that
imagine being
show.
28, like paying for you and another human. That's an adult.
Ugh,
Bum.
bum.
That's a bedside tale right there. Not for me, but for someone, I'm sure.
Issa Rae.
Issa, we're talking about you today. No, but speaking of bums, we're still on Mercury retrograde, even though we just talked about girls for like 15 minutes. So I have a tale of Mercury retrograde woe. As I said, it's in my 7th house.
Right.
I dox my whole birth chart on this show. Like,
That's
if
okay.
you put the pieces together, you know exactly.
I think it's
my
okay
whole
to dox a
chart.
birth chart.
I mean, they don't know what to do with it, I guess. Let me not say that, actually. It's
Yeah,
Mercury
you
retrograde.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who's listening to this. But yeah, so mind you, I thought I was gonna have a great weekend this weekend.
Right.
I go out with my friends. We
You're
have like a
young.
pregame before. Yeah, I'm young. I'm 28.
You're
I'm full
out.
of life.
The world is your oyster.
Exactly.
You are the pearl.
Yeah, I was the pearl of the ball, some may say. With
Period.
homecoming. I pull up. I had a cool little bolo tie, courtesy of my friend Vic. Like, I had fit going. Did I show you the picture of how I look?
I saw it on your story.
I looked good.
I did. Yes, you did. And honestly, I like the bolo tie.
I did
Never in
too.
my life would I put you in a bolo tie,
I know,
but
but now I feel like I need to invest in bolo
I think it was
ties.
kind of giving. Okay, yeah. So
Um,
you were out. You were looking hot.
yeah, I
And then
was,
what?
and then a blast from the past pulls up,
A ghost, if you will.
a ghost, if you will,
Mm.
and they were like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Leave me alone. I blocked you."
I feel like this person obviously knew they were blocked. So like, what?
Oh,
What
they
more?
had to, bro. Oh my god. Well, this person added this every month since like January. They've added a song, like songs, to this Spotify playlist that I sent them once. That is not a playlist meant for them. And the songs are, the first time it was about like, missing you songs and like relationships. They added DTMF
Ew.
by Bad Bunny.
Oh,
Nasty.
hot love, but like,
But like
ew.
ill
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. They added this like weird like ragey song from Tate McRae saying like, oh, like fuck you, whatever. I was like, okay,
MAGA.
weirdo.
MAGA lover. Just go kiss Donnie if you
Go kiss Donnie, kiss the ring. And then they added another song by Snow Patrol that was a very like just one more night with you, one more whatever with you. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is weird. So
Hmm.
then
So then I told you to add "Leave Me Alone," Renee
yeah, me
Rapp
too.
to the
Sarah did
playlist.
say that because I sent this to Sarah.
I think there's some messaging being sent. I think
Bro.
you
Well,
just gotta.
obviously they booped me on Partyful, and then
Yeah,
they
they
said like
booped you.
they booped me, and I was like, what does this mean? I asked my friends, I was like, what is a boop? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I've never seen someone boop
I didn't know
someone
that
on
was an
Partyful.
option.
I didn't either until it happened to me.
Was it like? Are they trying to invite you to something?
No, I think they saw I like RSVP'd maybe to an event that I got invited to, so I said maybe, and I guess it was like a gay event, so they were like maybe gonna go to.
Mm.
And they booped me, and I was like, the fuck. So then I looked at the event that I was going to on Saturday because I was like, let me see who else I know there that I'm like not exactly going with. And then I see they RSVP maybe, and I'm like, what are the chances though? This place might be big. The place was not
Yeah.
big.
Oh.
The place probably fit like maybe 80 people max, and I don't even think there were 80 people in that room. Though everyone looked very good. I will say that.
Okay.
So I'm in there with my friends. I leave the bathroom. I'm like talking to someone. They're like, "Oh yeah, like they're looking for you. They just said hi to your friends over there." I'm like, "Okay,
Like, why are you
alright."
obsessed with me?
Literally, lit. Oh, I should have listened to that song. That don't make me feel so much better.
To the
Honestly,
playlist. Add it
to
to the
the
playlist.
playlist. So then we talk because they find me, and I'm like, "What do you want?" I blocked you. That's why I haven't responded.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Okay, like it feels like all your friends hate me though."
They
And I'm
do.
like, "They do." Like,
Delila's friend,
I was like, "Why do you think they do?"
I do hate you. Oh.
And then we just talk, and I'm like, like we just talk. I'm like, yeah, like I really did like you, but you did me dirty multiple occasions, and you sent
Multiple.
me a really mean TikTok the night before my birthday,
Insane
and that
behavior.
hurt my feelings, and I don't know what you want from this. And I was like, what do you want to happen here? Like, I don't know what you're expecting, and like not answering the question. So then eventually I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know if this is like a friend thing or whatever. So I make a joke that I think is funny.
Right.
I
And it
had
was.
saw them on Valentine's Day weekend, and I was with my other friends, and I saw them, and I in my head was like, "Mm."
You
You look different. You look different.
you look different.
You look different. And I'll say that on the pod. I'll say you look different. I
You
didn't
looked
say that to their face.
you looked one way the last time I saw you,
Exactly.
and
And
now you
now
look a
you look
different
this
way.
way.
Yeah.
And like the time I saw you before that when we were together, you did not look that either.
Mm.
So I told them, I was like, yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, like you look not you did not look attractive. That's
Get
what I
'em.
said.
Bow.
And I thought it was funny. And they were like, are you serious? Are you effing serious for the kids listening to the podcast? And they were like, you know what, F you. You always say this kind of stuff to me. Like it's really mean. Like you always say hurtful things to me. And then stormed off. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I go back to dancing with my friends. I'm having
Yes.
fun.
Living
I'm like
life.
exactly living life, living my 20s, whatever. Then eventually, like I guess she just sees me having fun with my friends on the dance floor, and they come up and they're like, you know what, you're an effing B. And
Mm.
like mind you, the music's loud, so like not everyone can hear it, I guess. But I'm just like there talking to my friend, and they come and pull up like, you know, you're an effing B. You say this stuff to hurt people, blah 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 blah, like all this stuff. Like they're clearly pretty like fucked up. And like, am I hurt about it now? Like, yeah. In the moment, I was like, I actually don't care because I was pretty uplifted by the alcohol I was drinking that night, and just the vibes of the vicinity.
I just feel
Um,
like this person was a fucking bitch the whole time. So I don't get why
and they were because
suddenly
I know people listen to this podcast like audibly, audio,
auto- uh,
audibly,
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 period.
audibly. And a lot of you who listen to this podcast audibly know what happened, and you're like, okay, well, that's actually kind of hilarious considering everything that happened in the past
Yeah.
not even 7 months, 8, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
I feel like they're so fucked, like they were so hurtful and fucked up, and then they're like upset that like you're like, okay, well, I don't want to be around you because you did
Yeah.
that like
And it was
hurtful
weird. They
things
were
to
like
me.
dancing with my friends in the circle while I like wasn't around them and stuff. And like there's photographic evidence. It was weird.
Guys, I've seen the photos and I've never seen somebody wanting to join the party so hard.
So
Like
hard. And their friends
so
were
much.
there, which is why it was
Yeah.
weird that I'm like, why aren't you dancing with your friends? Like, it's fine. I came along to the party too, but I was dancing with like my friends and people that were there. Like, I had a lot of friends there, God forbid.
I feel like it's like I feel like this person just like cares a lot what you think of them, even
In an
though
obsessive way,
they
which
don't
is
care to
weird.
they don't care
They
to
don't
like
care to treat me
yeah.
correctly or nicely or kindly or with respect.
Mm-mm.
But for them, the second I
Yes.
step out of line to them, it's a whole thing, guys. It's a
Yeah.
whole thing. And yeah, so that was the first time someone ever like had crashed out on me that I had like, mm, yeah, that I had dated. I
I
think,
mean,
I
yeah.
believe. Yeah.
I've never heard another one of your exes come up to you and call you a fucking bitch, so
Yeah,
and
literally.
I think you practice restraint because I would have swung.
I mean, I was pretty fucked up, but
I would
also
have
I was
yelled. I
laughing.
would have
I was in too good of a mood.
Yeah,
The
okay, good.
drinks were
And
flowing.
good for you.
Thank
Good for
you.
you.
Good for me.
You didn't let that evil energy.
No.
The bolo tie was so powerful. It was protecting
It
you.
really guy, I'm gonna post it as the spoiler for this. Like there's going to be evidence that I was having a good time. Not of everything that I was doing, but whatever. There'll be evidence. And you know what? If that person's listening, I still have you blocked. So
But thank you so much for listening. We appreciate your engagement and you should
exactly.
rate us 5 stars.
And you know what? Share this with other people. Don't
Yeah.
just play it on your phone to them. I'm sure they don't want to be in the same room with you hearing
Mm.
about how embarrassing you were acting at the
No,
party.
share it to every person in your group chat and be like, "Can you believe this person said this about me?" And then
Exactly. Then they have to click on it and listen to it.
yes.
Exactly.
And if
Run it up. Run it up.
and if you're that person who received that, share that with another person. Get a second opinion.
Exactly. I have no hate for anyone else that was like with them at the party. All love for them.
Yeah.
But them maybe next time don't crash out. on a person like that who wasn't doing anything to you and was genuinely just asking you questions about yourself.
I think when you had a rocky ending with somebody,
mm-hmm.
maybe you
Leave it there.
leave them alone. I think that's one thing straight people know how to do.
Exactly.
They do know.
Yeah,
Well,
straight people got that down.
I don't know why I just said that out loud, because you
Yeah.
and I both know that's not true.
Yeah, but we lie on this podcast, so it's okay.
Some straight people do.
Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
I am too, but
That's
it's okay.
fucked up.
That is life.
You are that fucking bitch.
Hell yeah.
Period. Yes.
I am, because I caused that reaction. You know that you're that bitch when you cause all this conversation.
Yes.
Sleep chicken will be eliminated.
That's exactly it.
Exactly. No Red Lobster for me. Or anyone else yet.
I have the pleasure of being on Delilah's close friend story.
Indeed. What a pleasure it is.
It is. And I'm grateful to be on it. I'm grateful to be there.
I would accept nothing less.
But sometimes Delilah just be going off on her close friend story. Like, she's not about to record a whole podcast in a few hours. And
God forbid.
I need to bring some of the content.
God forbid I like talking to the masses, aka the 50 people on there.
Yeah, you don't. And we're here to explore that, because on your close friend story today, you were talking about like the spectrum of close friend stories.
I was.
And I feel like it's an interesting topic, because we both, like everyone, we all exist on a spectrum.
Okay, there is a spectrum. Like, for example, I feel bad there's people listening to this who are like, I'm not on her close friend story. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta earn your way up there.
Well, you're not a close friend, but that doesn't mean
there's... Well, no, some of them are. They just have to, like, there's like a certain like time I need to have known you for, you know?
Right.
Like, I don't just add you within a month or two of knowing them.
No,
like, you have to like be on there. You have to be my friend in real life for at least half a year. We have to have some awkward situations together. There's a requirement
right.
in that close community.
There's a timeline.
There is. I post some crazy shit on there. Not really, but like, yeah. So anyway, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a spectrum. My close friends, I post shit. People are like, why am I a captive audience member? And I'm like, exactly, captive audience member. You're questioning your status. That's what you are. I'm going to put things on here that are either very philosophical or absolute bullshit that would get me canceled. I put it on my regular story.
and has.
Yeah, see, that's why I have my little Finsta too, but I barely use her. She's about to come back into commission.
I think it might be safe.
I think it might be,
because you can make.
Well, no, I have some people on there too from college.
Well, you can kick them off, but you can make slip ups on friends, close friend, like your regular story versus your close friend stories on like what. Yeah,
well, close friends where I put my political content. Like, my general friends, my Finsta, I put dumb stuff, like, not insultingly dumb, but just like me being like, I looked good in this fit when I went out. And then like the worst shitpost memes ever. And then my regular friends all just put funny stuff that I'm like, I want to hear people's opinions on this. But then there's people who I follow who are like incredibly funny. Like, this one girl I went to college with, hilarious close friends. And I feel bad I cannot say who it is, but like, she knows if she's listening. Like, she'll post like 30 things in a day, and I'm watching every single one. Yeah. Popcorn laid in bed, head on pillow, like I'm like Sarah Paulson in that American Horror Story meme, cackling in bed.
This is where you're getting your news, your community news.
Exactly. I'm trying to like lower my TikTok consumption, you know, like, and then there's people who like treat their close friends, and I'm like, bro, like, this is easily postable to your real friend stories. Like, this picture you posted of you and your friends outside, why? See, I'm in that picture and I can't repost it because I'm your close friends. That is true. Put that on your public so I can repost it because I look good in there. I don't want to have to screenshot it or then ask you over text, oh my god, send me that, and then I post it later. Like, what?
But that's some people really got ops. Like, you can't even post, I know that. You can't even post on your regular story looking happy because you got ops on there.
Which is crazy. Just remove them. Bro, the energy is wild. Like, if you really don't like someone like that, why are you like cursing them and shit, or like doing something bad to manipulate them? Just remove them.
Just remove them. Like,
you'll be so much happier in the long run. Yeah. And also, karma's crazy.
Yes.
Karma's crazy.
And it will get you. And your nazar, I send back to you in tenfold.
Mm-hmm. I should do that. I need to start wearing my evil eye again. I used to wear that in law school, and honestly, for the most part, it was pretty good.
I fear evil eyes have been finding you since then, so I don't know.
I think so, honestly. That's true. That's
But
very true.
I think this is interesting because I am on the complete opposite spectrum of your close friends
Yeah, as in she doesn't
theory.
have a close friend story. Boo! Everyone boo her.
No,
Boo!
I'm a woman of the people. Everyone is my
Okay.
close friend on my public Instagram.
That's crazy.
And can I
And she
just
doesn't even post that much in her public story either.
I don't, because honestly I'm not that interested.
Honestly, that's really healthy.
But
Sarah's too busy crafting to be on her story.
I'm too busy living in my own head that I'm like, oh my god, people want to know that I exist. People need
Literally.
signs of
People want to
life.
know what she's doing. Exactly.
But I have gotten into so many like a slightly awkward conversations with people where they're like, oh, like they don't put me on their close friend story because I don't put them on theirs, and I have to be like, girl, I don't have one. You
Yeah.
seen a story of mine? Congrats,
And
that's
then
my
they
close
feel
friend story.
really bad about it. And they feel really bad about it. Not me though.
It's
I knew you didn't have one, but I was like, I'm not gonna ask her because I'm like, I'm
listen.
sure I'd be on there by now. I put my word. I put my dues in. We've
Imagine
been friends for like 5 years.
there would literally be nobody on it. Then it would literally just be me posting to the ether.
Which I have thought about doing sometimes. Sometimes I want to post, but I'm like, whatever.
I had a friend who did that, and she said it was
Honestly,
cathartic.
real. Sometimes I do wonder if I'm like the only one on someone's close friend story because there's people who I've met like one off who will like message me and DM me on Instagram and then they'll post stuff on their close friends of like them like looking like I don't think they look cute but like they are attempting to look cute and then I'm
Damn.
just like looking and I swipe them. I'm like no here's
You know,
it's even worse than that actually. I like see the story reel like flip and I catch it when I see that username and I twist it back
oh, I've done
and then I
that.
move it over so it
I
doesn't
have done
show
that.
up you. Because I'm like, you're not gonna catch me today. I'll look at your real story, but as soon as I see that little green star, sorry, you're not gonna catch me looking at that today.
I have
Not,
done
you're
that
not.
before, and let me just say, obviously, I don't have a close friend story, but I had a
Oh
Snapchat
yeah,
private Snapchat story. Not
I deleted Snapchat,
so did I, such a long time
but I
ago,
was
but
abusing that private story.
yes, back in the day, I did have a private Snapchat story,
Oh my god.
and I did have a point where I made a separate one and only had one person just to see.
Stop. And I like did the same thing when I was dating my ex-boyfriend.
And that's not being real. That's not being real and honest on this show.
Literally. Okay, but I wasn't posting like anything like bad on there. I would just post funny things I just wanted him to see.
Oh no, I wasn't like posting anything bad. It really
Yeah.
was okay. Sometimes it was just me looking cute, or at least thinking I look cute. Damn. Just know if anybody out there, maybe that is the only time I'll ever do a close friends. I'll just add one person at a time.
That's that's crazy. You're gonna like post me. It's gonna be like, hey, I have these ideas for a podcast. I'm like, go just text me.
I'll be like,
Why are you putting
no,
me on here? You have my number.
no, it's my close friends. Super close.
Literally super. She's like my best friend of the week. Close friend of the week. That's so funny. I mean,
That's so
honestly, I
crazy.
think people that don't have close friend stories have really healthy mindsets.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, because do you know how many times I feel like I could post so much more, but I'm like, bro, people are gonna get so pissed if I keep talking. Like I can only say so much content, you know? Like
As
today,
first of all, they as a avid watcher of your close friend story, no. I mean,
be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, because I held back. The only reason I didn't post more today is because I was coming here. Like,
Delilah's gonna be on the train home like 10 more stories.
bro, I'm not even going home after this. I'm about to take an Uber.
In
God
that
forbid.
in that Uber, she's gonna be like, okay, guys, so I just have more to add to my close friend story tonight.
Like, you didn't want in the close friends, so I had to hold it in for the pod today. Like I really was holding back today. I had a lot to comment. And
Well,
it was nothing important.
well, I can't wait to listen to it when I'm scrolling in bed later. No, listen, to all the
Thank
close
you.
friends, the active close friends, if I click on your close friend stories and I'm just seeing dots, just know I'm excited. I'm tuned
Oh
in.
hell
I'm
yeah. Hell
sitting
yeah.
like I'm an avid watcher.
But see, here's my thing. You comment on my close friends, which I
I do.
appreciate, but some people don't. Some people look at every single one, and I'm like, so you don't have a question? Like, you don't have any comments? Like,
But you know, I'm
I
both.
post for validation. That's why I have social media.
I'm here
I'll
for
be honest.
attention.
Like,
I'm seeking attention.
exactly. On my Finsta, I don't post for attention. If I post there, it's generally me just being like, I need to put this out there in the ether.
Mm.
But like on my close friends, I'm expecting at least one person to respond. At least one. And when I don't get a response, then I'm like, damn, let me shut the fuck up for like a week. Because no one wants to hear me.
You know, honestly, it's like it's the same as like if you're like able to like respond to text and stuff. It's like just
Yeah.
it's also based off
Yeah.
if I'm engaging or if if I'm disassociative scrolling, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's just when you get me. But I'm tuned in either way.
Oh yeah, Sarah, my number one fan.
Always.
She had a close friend story. I'd be hers too, but alas.
Well, my story is my close friend's story.
The one she posts on like once a month, yeah.
Yes, and anyone that watches it is my close friend.
Exactly. She's like, I measure my close friends out by our real world connections.
Period.
That's why I say it's healthy.
You have to acknowledge me in public if you want acknowledgement in
Literally.
private.
Like, I'll be like sitting in my room, I don't get a close friend response. I'm like, damn, no one fucks with me. As if people like aren't like, I'll literally, that's my problem. I'll click through all my texts and I'll leave those shits open. I will not reply. And I'm like, damn, my line isn't blowing up. And then I go back and I'm like, it's been 3 weeks.
You're like,
this person asked me a legit question they didn't answer to. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Well, Sarah, I think our time today has come to an end.
This has been a fun recording.
This has been fun. No camera on our face. We've been so honest.
I've been laying in my bed.
Literally, I've been like on her couch. I'm about to fall asleep.
I'm in my happy place.
Literally.
My bed.
Literally.
Even though we were sweating, so we need to end this so I can open my window again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at the end of our podcast, even without the camera, we must still have shade.
Literally the shades of the day.
So, tell me a shade of the day. And is it are you being shady with your shade, or are you throwing love and beauty out into the world with your shade?
I'm gonna be shady.
And that's what I love.
My shade of the day is going to be effing B fuchsia. What's your shade of the day, Sarah?
My shade of the day is I just I don't know.
You want to look at the notes app and see what we're talking about today?
I have to relook at the topics. This is how bad my memory is. Is like I just have no memory of what was said in the last hour. That's why sometimes
the last hour is crazy because I thought my ADD was bad. Yours is horrendous.
My shade of the day is going to be throwing out love and light because that's what I love to do in this world.
That's the color.
No.
I'm like,
no, my shade of the day is you're all my close friends, flamingo pink. You're all my close friends, and you look beautiful in flamingo pink.
Flamenco. Oh,
what?
Girl, flamingo in Spanish is flamenco, like the dance. Like,
oh my god.
Did you know this?
No, but
because I guess because of the legs they be making in the dance. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, well, yes, this I knew.
I didn't. I just learned this today. I just put it all together in my brain just now.
That's crazy.
And you know what? This whole podcast is crazy, but we had fun.
And if you guys want to have more fun listening, you can subscribe. You can follow us. Rate us 5 stars.
Share us with everyone you know.
With everyone.
Repost our TikToks.
And let us know what you think.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
See you next week.